This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Breaks free. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through a tackle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Pulls it in, it's Green. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They'll kick it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Grab down the middle. It's Odom. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes an LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here's the toss play now, run to the right. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
What a Play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Wrapped behind the line, it's Durham. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 9 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, LSU, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. It's a shotgun run call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. And Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. There's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And there's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Break. Double. Get ready.
To throw, it's Johnson. With the catch, it's Green. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really...
Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
He'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now to try for 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He fires downfield. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 6.
The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover one, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out there for a nice completion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, fourth down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense contributes 6 points. And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Toss play to the outside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, LSU 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's a toss play to the right. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They'll down this just inside the 35. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He'll ride the back again here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him on the blitz.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He'll field the punt. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is...
Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. An important third down attempt for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Anderson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it to the right side. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Tackle is made at the 36. Now, a fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
29 Philly.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Pounding away with the run game. Finding space at the 20.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Pound 55, wheat.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Sticking with the running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Running through the tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. And now it's 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Here we go.
Breaks an open space. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up 1st down at the 15.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, LSU. They count the drive with 6 points.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.